Hi, and welcome to a Prep Plus micro tutoring session. Prep Plus micro tutoring sessions unlock the secrets of common math and physics exam and homework problems. In today's micro tutoring session, we cover the application of LHopitals Rule to calculate limits. First, I will tell you what LHopitals Rule is, and then I will illustrate it by solving a common calculus problem. LHopitals Rule says if you're calculating the limit as x goes to some constant, let's call it a, of f of x divided by g of x, where the limit of both f and g of x as x goes to a is 0, that limit is the ratio of the derivatives of f prime divided by g prime. So let's write that down. First of all, let's say you have two functions, f of x and g of x, and they both have the same limit as x goes to some constant a, and that limit is 0. The limit of x as it goes to a of f of x is the same as the limit as x goes to a of g of x, and the limit is 0. So both f and g have a common limit, and that's 0. And the problem given to you on the exam is calculate the limit as x goes to a of f of x divided by g of x. And we see the problem is the denominator, g of x, its limit is 0. And so whenever you have a fraction where the denominator is 0, that's an undefined result. But so before LHopitals Rule, people would just stop. It wouldn't be able to calculate this. But because of LHopitals Rule, the answer is the limit as x goes to a of the ratio of the derivatives, f prime of x divided by g prime of x. So as long as this limit exists, it is the limit of the ratio of the two functions. So let's use LHopitals Rule to solve a common calculus exam problem. So let's say the problem is to calculate the limit as x goes to 0 of sine x divided by x. So the question on the exam problem is to calculate the limit as x goes to 0 of sine x divided by x. And so again, we see what the problem is, or what the challenge is. The denominator goes to 0 as x goes to 0. And so the denominator is 0, and this ratio is undefined. So now we apply LHopitals Rule, which says to calculate the derivative of the numerator and the denominator. So this limit is the same as the limit as x goes to 0. The derivative of sine x is cosine x. And the derivative of x is just 1. And so now we apply LHopitals Rule, which tells us to just evaluate the numerator and the denominator at the limit. Cosine of 0 and 1 divided by 1, which is 1. So the answer to this problem is 1. The limit as x goes to 0 of sine x divided by x is 1. And to calculate this, we use LHopitals Rule. So that concludes today's micro tutoring session from Prep Plus. Prep Plus is your online solution for tutoring for high school and college math and physics. I'm Rodney Green, the president of Prep Plus, and I invite you to contact me for a free consultation. Check out the website prepplusinc.com.